Hey, what's going on, everybody? Clayton J. Jensen here, and today's vlog is finally live! Man, I've been waiting for this moment. Super excited for today's topic. What's up, everybody? Hope you guys are having a great day. If you haven't already, after today's vlog, swing on over, check out yesterday's vlog. We discussed know your self-worth. How the greatest resource in this entire world that we have access to is our human capital. And the only way that we can take full advantage of it, the only way that we can make a huge impact is first knowing our self-worth, knowing what we're capable of, and I'll argue that's anything, especially when we work together, because that collective human capital can overcome all things. Thought that'd be a great tie in today's topic. We'll be discussing you are a Pinwheel product. Yeah, you. I guess me too, but we both are. So what does that mean? What is a Pinwheel product? Well, a Pinwheel product essentially is one main product with complementary products, kind of branching off of it, or for this analogy, spoking off of it. You can imagine, the wheel of an old-timey car, a Model T, a Model A. In the middle you had the main pin, the center of it, and then you had spokes coming off of it, hence the pinwheel term. But what does that mean for us? Well, essentially, the idea is that all good companies start with one product, and then once they have that good product, they complement their original products with other things related to their main product, which their current and ideally their future customers are interested in. So what does that mean? Good companies try to focus on one main thing that they're best at. They focus on that. They create a product branch off of that, ideally from what your customers have told you ahead of time by engaging with them, asking from them. But instead of trying to get too many things done at once, they focus on one thing. They create that one main product, and then off of there, they spoke off many complementary products that they know their customers who like their current product would also like these other ones. We want to give our customers options, not too many options, but good complementary options. And that's what a Pinwheel product is. Well, what are some examples of that we can utilize? If we look back to 1976, a very small company of 3 began with just one product. It was Steve Wozniak who created his motherboards, and they called them the Apple I, with Steve Jobs, of course. That was their first product. That was their Pinwheel product, and look where they've branched off from there. The iPod, the iPhone, the iWatch. Soon we'll see the eye doctor come out. You could even argue that from their original Pinwheel product of the Apple I, that branching off from there, they actually created other Pinwheel products within the music industry, within the entertainment industry, within the wearable technology industry. It was the one Pinwheel product for them that led to the others. Fast forward ahead, 95. Jeff Bezos sells his very first book online out of his garage. Now the owner of Amazon, who we have recently seen, has bought Whole Foods for $13.7 billion. So Jeff Bezos started realizing that his best thing that he could sell, his Pinwheel product, was selling books online, providing his customers the easy accessibility to buy books instead of having to walk into a bookstore. From there, he has branched off into essentially solving all e-commerce solutions. Really, anything that you want to buy, you can buy online now through Amazon. And Whole Foods is kind of that next step of also allowing the customer to feel the product, to know the product, especially products that we don't buy as much online, like food, like nice clothing, like lingerie. Jeff Bezos realized that he needed to branch off from his complementary product, which was selling his first book in 95. In 2006, Martin Eberhard and famous Elon Musk released the Tesla Roadster. They started the company in 2003. First product came out in 2006. And essentially, many experts have argued that Tesla is a proof of concept for his battery company, because electric cars are great, electric vehicles are great, but only if you have the battery power. And it can't just come straight from the sun, straight from the wind, right into the vehicle, right into the apparatus that needs the energy, it needs to be stored somewhere. So Elon Musk branched off into buying Solar City, which supplies solar panels and will branch into many other things I know in the future. And then also into his Gigafactory, the ability to hold this energy, knowing that if we need to use electricity, we need to be able to store it. So Elon Musk, Steve Wozniak, and Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, they all started with one main product, one main idea, the thing that they thought that they could do best, the thing that they thought they could provide to their customers better than anyone else, and then they branched off from there. Your first product doesn't define you, but it allows you to do all those other things that you really want to do. What do all these companies have in common? They focus on one thing, what they do best. You and I are just like these companies. At one point or another, we are all attempting to find out what we do best. Each of these individuals, they didn't know what they did best every step of the way. It took time, but they realized it, and once they did, they focused on it, realizing that that was their competitive advantage. You and I are just like these companies. Typically, when we find that moment, that point of what we're meant to do, of what we bring best to the table, that is found where what we do most passionately aligns with how we can best help other people. Remember, it's not just about what we want, it's about how can we help our customers, how can we help the individuals around us with the resources that we have access to. So that means that we need to focus on our competitive advantage as individuals, just like these companies did. As Mark Cuban always argues on Shark Tank, what is your grind when he asks the entrepreneurs? What is it that you do best than everyone else? And I'm going to argue it's not a job. It's not that you do a specific job. It's not that you design something better than anyone else. It's not that you are a better doctor than anyone else. It's a specific task within that job. It's a specific task that you can transcend to all other jobs. And I'm going to argue that it's all going to be based around how you treat other individuals. If you're not sure what your competitive advantage is, what your grind is yet, what is it you bring to the table more than everyone else, one thing I recommend doing is read. Read a lot. Gain knowledge. Increase your expertise on areas. A couple books I highly recommend. The Social Organism by Oliver Luckett, where he details for us how now, in the period of time of social media, we as the masses have access to information and to share that information with everyone around us unlike we ever did before. I also recommend How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, brother of Andrew Carnegie, the first millionaire in the U.S. He articulates that the way that we treat individuals in our day-to-day lives should be the same that we treat individuals in our business lives. By taking the time to get to know individuals, by remembering their name, remembering their birthday, taking the time to engage them, that's how we become the best leaders. That's how we influence other individuals. And lastly, The 4-Hour Workweek by Timothy Ferriss. Timothy Ferriss shows us that we need to be concentrating not on what the job it is that we want, but the lifestyle that we want. How much time do you want to travel? How much time do you want for the things that you want to do most? Well, he articulates that in The 4-Hour Workweek. Those are just a couple examples of ways in which that we can continue to increase our knowledge base and help better realize what it is that we do best. It's not a job that you do, rather the way in which you best communicate your ideas. So there it is right there. What it is that we do best, it's going to be the way that you communicate your ideas, because that's everything in life. The way that we market, the way that we sell a product, the way that we help out other individuals, the way we get our point across as individuals, as politicians. It's how we communicate our ideas, and it's going to be different. It's going to be different for me, it's going to be different for you. Some of us will do it verbally, written, spoken. Others will do it visually, through art, or even through action as other people see you act. You've heard the term, lead by example. How do you communicate your ideas? It may be through art. It may be through another medium. It may be through the way that you help other individuals with specific tasks. But I'm going to argue it's not a specific job, but it's the way in which you communicate your ideas. That's what's going to be your competitive advantage. And look, we don't all know what that is from day one, like I said. Let's take time to read, to learn more about ourselves, to engage other individuals, because that's how we learn about the world. We learn about ourselves through other individuals. And then we will better understand who we are and what our competitive advantage is. And this competitive advantage will transcend over any job or any work we may do in life. We need to add spokes off of our competitive advantage. Complementary skill sets and knowledge that will make our original product, will make us as individuals better, while providing more options to our customers. Just like these great companies, Apple, Amazon, Tesla. They focused on one main product and then they branched off to other complementary products that they knew that their customers would want? Ideally, through asking them. The same as for us. We need to focus on what we do best, focus on the best way in which we're able to communicate our ideas, and then from there, add skill sets. Spoke off from our Pinwheel product other things that we can do to help make this world a better place, to help utilize the resources that we have access to help monetize our passions. Because when we do so, we are just like these great companies. We are all Pinwheel products, but it just takes time to realize who we are and how we best communicate our ideas. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in today. I hope I didn't offend you guys by calling you Pinwheel products. Hope you saw it as a good thing. But either way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I would love to hear more about you. I would love to hear more about what you're passionate about. Message me over at Clayton J. Jensen. Let's get to know each other better. Maybe give me a topic that you'd like me to highlight on one of my vlogs or on one of my pages. I would love to hear about it. I'd love to hear more about you. I'd love to see how we can work together to make this world a better place. Cannot wait to see you guys over here tomorrow. As always, extremely excited to talk to you guys. Tomorrow we'll be discussing cheering comes before winning. What does that mean? That means if someone's running in a race, we don't cheer them on because we think they're going to win. We cheer them on because they're running, not because of what place they finish in. We need to make sure we have that same mindset in everything that we do in life. So cannot wait to see you guys over here tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And as always, you guys spread joy, love, and peace. Peace, everybody. Hasta luego. Ooh, yeah. I'm so silly.